Jarrett, Bo, Zach. Jarrett, Bo, Zach. Jarrett, Bo, Zach. That's kind of been the rotation for the Broncos quarterbacks entering today, but today it was Jarrett. For maybe a second time in 3 days here. Maybe something was changing with the quarterback rotation. Like Sean Payton said a few days ago, something would change. But after practice, Sean Payton said, I don't know if that's necessarily the case. And whatever, regardless of if it changed or not today from what we saw and what Sean Payton said, all three quarterbacks kind of performed how they have. Stidham probably had the best day today. He was above average, I would say. He did what needed to be done. Also hit a couple of deep passes. Not many balls hit the ground when he was there. Steady Stidham is what we saw for another day. Bo Nix once again showed off his feet, and that was really impressive. He's got some speed on the ground. In terms of completing passes, it was hard for him to complete a pass over 5 yards, so once again, his feet were the real winner of today. And then Zach Wilson, we saw him have some big plays, also sacked, and the pressure was there for the defense today. So I give the day to Jarrett Stidham. But here's what Sean had to say about the quarterback rotation and if what we noticed as a media change actually meant anything.
No, we're still, look, we've got a plan, and today was, yesterday, Bo ran with the ones, Zach with the twos. Today, Stiddy was with the ones, so no news to announce there.
You talked about.
I know you're looking forward to it.
It was a SWAT team out there. The defensive line was swatting passes left and right and left and right. Literally, like 4 of the final 5 passes of practice were batted down by the defensive line. We're used to that with Shelby Harris being here in the past, and now Zach Allen is bringing that attitude to the Broncos defensive line. The SWAT team is what they were today, and here's what Sean Payton had to say if he was more encouraged by it from the defense or discouraged by it from the offense.
Sometimes it's quarterback driven, and I don't want to say it's height driven, because there's been some bigger quarterbacks that were more prone, maybe a longer release. Sometimes, and I heard Zach say it today, if you're blocking someone and winning on a pass protection, then all of a sudden you feel his eyes now, peripher through to the QB to anticipate, and so there's some techniques you can work on to try to keep him from getting in the air. But I was more encouraged, not discouraged, encouraged in that, there's some savviness that's involved there to do it defensively, and that was encouraging.
It's good the SWAT team was on hand at Broncos practice because there was the first scuffle of Broncos camp. We had Darrell and Chami going up against Nate Adkins. It was right after a play ended. The two were locked up after a run play, and it just kind of became more of a scuffle than that. No punches were thrown from what we saw, but that did end practice. Sean Payton wasn't too thrilled about it, and it was actually, he's giving credit to Nate Adkins for just doing his job damn well. That's why a fight started.
It's a scuffle, sometimes it doesn't bother me. In that case, I think we'll look at the film. I think, one player gets blocked pretty well and frustrated, and so I don't want discipline fouls, and we've all seen it. So we talked a little bit about it afterwards, but the guys are working hard.